UFC bantamweight contender Sean O'Malley officially signed his contract for the Raulian Paiva fight at UFC 269 later this year. It was reported last week that O'Malley would be fighting Paiva at UFC 269, which is set to take place on December 11th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. However, Suga later took to his Twitch to deny that the fight was taking place. It seems like that was some sort of posturing from O'Malley, as just days after he denied to confirm the fight, it's now official. On Saturday, O'Malley took to his social media to share a photo of him signing the contract to fight Paiva at UFC 269. O'Malley was adamant that he did not want to face a ranked opponent in his next fight unless he got a raise on his contract. He was also adamant that he did not want to fight at UFC 268 in New York City, saying that he instead preferred to fight at UFC 269 in Las Vegas in order to pay fewer taxes. At first, it appeared that O'Malley would fight someone unranked again, such as Brian Kelleher, who recently called him out for a fight. However, in the end, O'Malley landed the number 15 fighter in the bantamweight rankings in the form of Paiva. Paiva, coincidentally, is coming off a majority decision over O'Malley's teammate Kyler Phillips, so O'Malley will have the chance to get revenge for his teammate in this one. UFC light heavyweight contender Johnny Walker issued a statement following his UFC Vegas 38 unanimous decision loss to Thiago Santos. Walker and Santos met in the headline of Saturday's UFC Vegas 38 card, but the fight did not live up to expectations. Despite being between two knockout artists, both fighters fought very tentatively during their fight, and the fans were not impressed with their efforts. Either way, it's a win for Santos and another loss for Walker. He has now lost 3 of his last 4 fights and appears to be in serious need of a win to get back on track. Taking to his social media following his UFC Vegas 38 loss to Santos, Walker shared a statement. In it, the Brazilian said that he was disappointed to lose the fight. He was also happy that he was able to go the full 25 minutes against an elite top 5 opponent. The results don't come, but I'm very happy. 5 rounds against top 5, and I get so much experience and I learn and feel it. So let's go, keep working. Thank Dana White and the UFC for the opportunity. God bless you all. Overall, it was a disappointing showing for Walker, although he did go for 25 minutes for the first time in his UFC career. He just didn't show the same aggressiveness and explosivity that made him special in the first place. It seems like the move to SBG Ireland and working with John Kavanagh has not immediately paid off for Walker, but he's still only 29 years old and has the potential to bounce back and get back into the win column soon. Cris Cyborg says her child was bullied into tears at school after Joe Rogan made disturbing remarks which she claims are examples of sexual harassment. Rogan, the UFC's most veteran commentator, has been in the headlines recently after an article surfaced suggesting that his live commentary is no longer an asset for the promotion. Fellow commentators and former UFC champions Michael Bisping and Daniel Cormier were quick to defend Joe Rogan, suggesting that his live analysis is still the best in the game. Meanwhile, current Bellator women's featherweight champion Cris Cyborg shared a much different take on the former Fear Factor host. She recently took to Twitter where she had the following to say about Rogan and his commentary. After listening to Joe Rogan make jokes that I would be the first UFC fighter to cut off their penis to make a weight category, I never felt comfortable with him as a commentator for my fights, and knowing that he was working an event of mine always added stress as an athlete. When asked why she was taking the matter so seriously, Cris Cyborg revealed that she had to pick up her child in tears from school, this due to some previously sexually harassing remarks made by Rogan. Why take it so seriously? No mother deserved to pick their kid up at school because they're crying after all the school kids start repeating Rogan's remarks, which were really examples of sexual harassment. Cris Cyborg most recently competed at May's Bellator 259 event, where she earned her second straight title defense by stopping Leslie Smith in the 5th round. The UFC's former featherweight champ has called out her former boss Dana White in recent months, in hopes of scoring a second fight with Amanda Nunes. Cyborg and Nunes clashed back at UFC 232, with Nunes emerging victorious by way of first-round knockout.